know my story, right?
My name's Mike Hoff, and I have Catch Art Vibe.
Awesome, Mike. Well, tell everybody that what type of medium is your art and how you kind of represent yourself within your art.
Yeah, I mainly use acrylic. I'm looking at trying some pastels in a little bit. I mainly do abstract because I can't draw, so abstract lets me put my energy onto the canvas, spend some hours forgetting about the world, and creating some good texture. I like to do texture a lot. To me, it's like a police touches it, but I want people to touch it.
Yeah, nice. So when you're going through, like we were talking, see, bud, like when we were talking, your art is very much in the, you were talking earlier about the style in which you do it. So kind of talk about your style as opposed to one that might be, clean lines and let's say color in one and separating in the other.
I like imperfection on mine. Like, I can't draw, so I know it's got to be perfect. And like the way I do, it's kind of like doodling for me. I used to doodle in high school, so I kind of brought that to a canvas. So like some colors not going to be as perfect as one side, and some lines aren't parallel, but that's my style.
That's awesome.
I don't use rulers. I just got circles, like kind of a circle, not exactly, but it's close. It's supposed to be.
Walk me through like when you were in, let's say, like I just saw like a 10-year-old kid come by. When you were 10 years old, were you into art at that time, or when?
No, I was all sports back then. Okay, it was only sports and video games. I didn't start painting until the pandemic. I did do poetry. I've always wrote poetry, but the actual painting, like I said, I never drew. I doodle. I never thought I'd be into painting, and then I did some paintings, and then some people started buying some paintings. So I'm like, hey, let's keep this going, and I love doing it.
Nice. So we talked about you live in New Jersey and stuff like that. So you are you in the market right now? You're going around doing a lot of these types of festivals and stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing. I had yesterday I was at a cannabis dispensary in Jersey. Last week I was supposed to be at another place, but the not rained out. And I'm actually planning my first tour up in New England to do, there's one, Halloween cannabis expo and then different dispensaries and a couple poetry shows.
That's awesome, man. And actually, let's talk a little bit about, too, with your poetry and comedy and everything like that, man.
Oh, yeah, I took a break from comedy for the most part after the pandemic. But I've done more comedy than poetry this year. I just hadn't hit the stage as much as I need to get my legs back, get myself worthy of like being on stage and get paid to do it. My first 3 paid ones were all canceled, but I know I'll get back there once I have the time and energy to put into it.
Nice, man. Well, hey, when you were, what were you doing prior to when you got into art and everything like that? Like, what were you doing for a living, kind of paying the bills and everything like that? What was your path?
I was catering most of my life. Like 20 years I was catering. Then I started doing some restaurants. Then I'm like, right now I'm just doing doing events like this, living a little poor right now, but it gives me some freedom.
You got the freedom and you're doing what you love, and that's all that matters, man.
And I'm not paying someone else millions. I'm gonna make millions, it's gonna be me.
That's exactly it, brother. Dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
Have a good day.
Absolutely, man. Dude, thank you, man. That was cool, man. I appreciate it.
You know my story, right?